Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today guys we are going to make a St. Patrick's Day card. I am a designer with 12 by 12 cardstock shop, and what we're going to be doing is making this St. Patrick's Day card with using their papers. We're going to be using the green American Crafts cardstock, which is an open cardstock that they have, and I have already cut mine down. And then we're also going to be using their glitter paper that they have multi in colors of theirs. It's very, very beautiful. So we're going to get started, and what we're going to do is I'm going to lay this here so you can see it. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm starting off with just a basic card that I picked up a pack of the cards that were blank at Tuesday morning. So what we're going to do is I had already cut my paper down, and the green paper is texturized and one side is smooth. So I'm using the texturized side, and this is going to be 4 inches by 5/8. So I'm placing it right on the top of the card, and I'm just eyeballing the evenness all around. So just using basic Elmer's glue and with the stick glue, and I'm just covering the back, and I'm just getting it ready so I can place it on my card. So we're going to take the card and lay it down, or our paper, and get this about as even as we can. And don't worry if it's not perfect, because it will work out. Okay, so I have that. Now the next step is I am using a 3-inch diameter doily. So what I want to do is place that on top of where I put my card. So I'm just going to do the same thing with it. I'm just going to give it a little bit of the glue. Why I'm using the glue, I am out of my double stick tape. And I'm sure the double stick tape would work a lot better. But for this video, I'm going to be using the glue. And this is a simple card. It's nothing extravagant. Anybody can do this card. I will link everything below where you can find the paper, and I will also link the 12 by 12 cardstock shop YouTube channel, and you can go check that out and give them a little bit of love and see what videos that they have up also. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be using is, I had made some pre-cut hearts already, and this is from their Dots and Stripes collection. They have all different kinds of really pretty colors, like this is the yellow, and they also have the darker green, and then on the opposite side, the flip side, is a bigger polka dot. So they're really, really cute. Here's a sample of a pink one. There's all kinds of colors. They have, their motto is all the colors all the time. I think that's cute. So what we're going to do is the same thing with these hearts. We're going to place these hearts on our white doily, and we're just going to start placing them on. And there's that one. And then I'm going to go around and do each one. The next one. I'm placing it there. Okay. So St. Patrick's Day will be here before we know it. I know Valentine's isn't here yet, but I know when you're making cards, you want to get them up and out and get your order in. Go get your supplies. Alright, so the next one is the very last one. Oops, and I just dropped it. Hold on, folks. Let me get my heart. Okay, so now I'm going to place this last one on. And then I'm overlapping them as I go. Okay, so that's the last step of that one. Alright, now I am moving on to my green glitter hearts. Now these hearts I just did freehand, but I'm sure if you have a die cut machine, you could cut them out with a die cut. Me having an art background, I always like to freehand everything, and sometimes, you know, it's okay. It's okay to do that. But I know a lot of crafters have their die cutting machines that feel more comfortable using that, and that's perfectly fine too. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your little heart. Now I made these hearts roughly 2 inches long. They're almost 2, actually they're 2.5, and 2 inches wide. So we need to bend these a little bit. So you can take your ruler, put the heart right in the middle where it comes down and it goes back up again on the other side, and just give it a slight little bend. And I'm going to do each one of these. So I'm placing it on right with the straight line, and I am just going to bend it over. There's the second one. Now I'm going to the third. Okay. Alright, and I got one more to go. Alright, we'll bend that over. And they just need a slight little bend. Okay, now I am using my glue stick for this also, but I believe for a better secure, and if you are going to give these away, I would use a low temp glue gun. But these will not be going anywhere, and I am going to probably just display these here at my home. I might give it to my husband. I don't know. But we're just putting these on right in the middle of our other hearts, and we're going to overlap them in the middle, and you're just going to lightly just push down so they'll start to adhere. And I'll go to the other one, and I'm just running this all along the middle. Okay, and this one will go right here. And my last one. Okay. So that'll go right there. Okay. So now that I have all these on, I'm going to take a look at this card that I did before. We're going to go and place some stamps on here. I had some really miniature St. Patrick's Day stamps, so I'm going to be doing that as this is still sitting and drying. So I want to get out my stamps and my block, and I'm just going to stamp on my images. So I'm going to put my little stamp on here. And this says, Happy St. Pat's Day. And I'm putting it in my ink pad. And I'm letting it sit for a moment until it's loaded. And then I'm bringing it over and let it sit on the paper till the paper absorbs up some of the ink. And you know not to rock your blocks. You just sit them tightly on there. And I'll lift off, and there's the first one. Okay, and we're going to go and do another one on the opposite side. We'll put that one in there. All right. And now I'm going to switch to the hat that's here. And they're both side by side so you can see them. This one could be puffed up a little bit more. Alright, so let me load up this one. And I'm going to put it right here. Get a little bit more ink on there. And there's that one. And then I got one more. And that is the mug. And we're going to put it on the left. So this card is really easy to make. And fun to do. It's not complicated. Got a little off of there, but that's okay. Remember what I said about it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And now I have these embellishments that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to be sticking some bling on. Excuse me. And that one. One there. So you just want to give it a little pizzazz. A little bling. Okay. And you know what, guys? We're done. So you have a really pretty St. Patrick's Day card. Excuse me. But that's it. We're all finished. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Go check out 12 by 12 cardstock shop. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I will see you in my next video, guys. Have a great day. Blessings.